It's been half a year since I visited Strata. There was a lot going on back then. But this time, I'll make sure to visit your family and introduce myself. As your brother.
You don't need to do that.
Sure I do. Is everyone doing well?
Oh, the same as always, I suppose. My father is a bit meeker from all his political struggles, and Raymond is off traveling the world.
Oh, so is Raymond doing the same sorts of things that you are?
I wouldn't say that, but he's actually, well, he's following Sharia.
Following Sharia? What do you mean?
Well, I suppose it's a little more complicated than that. Probably. He raises money to support Sharia's relief organization, and sometimes he visits their operations sites as an inspector.
I can't believe that! He's a great guy to care so much!
Asbel, you don't? I'm just going to let this go.
This is starting to get out of hand.
I couldn't do anything for her. I didn't know what to say.
Few people would. It's a difficult problem with no one simple solution. Right now, you need to attend to business. You can make time for Sophie later.
You're right. Of course. So, Hubert, will we see the president soon? Hubert?
Oh, yes, of course.
Worried about the president's daughter, are you?
Captain,
Wait, what?
it's nothing. It's just a little marriage proposal.
I never thought I'd hear the words Hubert and marriage in the same conversation.
You're one to talk. Mother had plenty to say about you in her letters, you know.
Don't you two have anything better to do than discuss my personal life?
Don't look at me. Your marriage is all she can think about anymore.
It is a sign of great trust for the president to offer you his daughter's hand.
I know, and that's what makes it so awkward. If you hadn't sent that request for aid, I don't know what I'd be doing now.
If you're this worried, Hubert, maybe we shouldn't go on.
I'm not worried, it's just... I don't know how to approach the president, because I have no intention of accepting the proposal.
The president is reasonable. If you speak with him, man to man, I'm sure he'll understand.
So, how is your foster father doing these days, Hubert?
Well, he spent quite a bit of time moping around the house.
Was he sick?
No, it's from when the president discovered his plan to take over Lant. You can imagine the repercussions he had to face as a direct result. I won't lie, those were tough times. But now my father and the president seem to be getting along far better than they were before.
So, all the talk about you marrying the president's daughter stems from that?
Yes, that may be the case.
Regardless, treasure the time you have left with your father. You don't know how long his health will hold, and I'm sure he still has things to teach you.
There isn't much I care to hear from that particular father.
The more I see of men like you, the less I want a son of my own.
Does that mean you want a daughter, Captain Malik?
Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind an adorable little girl.
Adorable, sure. Until she grows up and calls you a pig and tells you to stay out of her life forever.
Hubert, does it bring you joy to crush my dreams?
Oh, please, Captain. I'm only being realistic. Whether he's right or not, I do have things to report. I suppose a quick family visit wouldn't hurt?
Welcome back, Hubert. How are things progressing?
We have obstacles, but none that cannot be overcome.
Good, good. But now we have another matter to discuss. I'm currently in talks to re-establish myself as a player in Strata's political machine. The President and I had our differences, yes, but that's all behind us now. I am counting on you, Hubert. Do not fail me.
He's talking about marriage, isn't he?
I fear he will be disappointed. I have no interest in marrying the president's daughter.
Then you'd best refuse him quickly.
I don't get it, Hubert. Why are you so against the idea?
I'm sure he has a reason. In situations such as these, you must be both clear and firm. To do anything else would invite disaster.
I am aware of that, Captain. It's just...
I understand. It must be hard to have a true love who is so... well, you know.
True love? What are you talking about?
Oh, come now. There's no point in denying it.
We all know, after all.
What?
I'm really confused right now.
Don't worry about it, Asbel.
But if you want to refuse the president, you're going to need a good reason.
Hubert is still young. Perhaps he can claim he's not ready for the responsibility of a family.
Yes, but married life changes reality for everyone. I don't see why that would be any different for me.
What if you said you didn't want to marry until your military position was more secure?
I'm already a lieutenant.
Bah, titles are meaningless.
If I wished it, I could have thousands of troops at my command.
All right, fine. Then tell him ladies at every port of call have fallen for your good looks.
That's a terrible idea. I want to avoid a marriage, not lose the respect of the people.
I'm starting to think you don't want to avoid this marriage at all.
Well, not with these awful ideas, I don't.
Oh, this is madness. Just tell him you're in love with someone else already.
And if people ask who it is?
Then tell them her name.
Oh, yes, a splendid idea. And who would honestly believe I carried a torch for her?
I think you just admitted it.
Now see here! Holy crap!
I think your brother has finally figured it out. What do you think, Asbel?
Hubert's in love with...
Enough! We are done talking about this! Now then, I have no plans to marry the president's daughter.
If she'd even have you.
After all, I have little interest in the political ambitions of my father. If I am to support this country in the future, I must maintain my connection to the common people. Just as I know she will. Mr. President.
Hubert, Lord Asbel. My goodness, King Richard.
What's going on? Did something happen?
We've received word that the Valkanus is under attack.
Damn! I didn't think the monsters would get here so quickly.
Do you know something?
We can explain everything later. Right now, we need your permission to attack these creatures.
King Richard, I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Please, I insist. My kingdom owes a great debt to the courage of Strata. I would do anything in my power to help you.
Additionally, sir, I fear our soldiers will be no match for these monsters.
However, we have recently acquired the power to combat them.
Very well. If things are as you say, I will leave these beasts in your capable hands.
Thank you, Mr. President. We won't disappoint you.
just keep coming!
Come on, let's lend a hand.
Stand strong! Stand enthralled in your scarlet self!
Okay! Okay! Infernal Torrent! Death by moonlight! Inner Flash! Vanish! Not yet! What? Okay! Vanish! Inner Flash! What? Okay! Burn! Death by moonlight! Burn! Evil be quelled!
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
Thank you, Lieutenant!
Assemble the remaining soldiers and hold this point at all costs.
Yes, sir.
We need to do something about the monsters in these ruins as expediently as possible.
Doing so will earn you further accolades and raise your stock. Soon the president will beg to have you as his son-in-law.
Please, that's enough. It is not the sort of decision one should be coerced into making.
He's right.
But it's a truth of marriage. The higher you rise, the less your own opinions matter.
You too, Richard?
Oh, yes. An endless stream of Windor nobility keeps pestering me about their eligible daughters.
I envy your array of options, Your Majesty.
Do you now? I've heard talk that you have a beautiful girl waiting at every port in the land.
Yeah, it's rough. Girls keep telling themselves and everyone else that they're my lover.
Interesting. Might you have done something to give them that impression?
Not that I can remember.
Come on, guys. This is crazy. I don't want to select a wife like I'm shopping from a catalog.
Game on! You ready for this? Lightning blade! Strike! Roar! Okay! Fly! Strike! Not yet! Now! First shot! Burn! Face shot! Yeah! There! You won't live to regret this! Face shot! Strike! Phantom blow! Charge! Okay, freeze!
Annihilation!
Now, there!
I can't say that I didn't see this coming.
You'll rue the day I drew my blade!
Let's begin! Dance with fire! Can you see it coming? History won't! Ready to
captured! We got this!
Ha! Like the old days.
Enemies! Okay! Death by moonlight! Fly! Okay, fly!
Impressive!
Hold me forward! Okay! You're gone! You could do better. Evil be Open the door to despair!
Plenty of room for improvement, but we can let it slide. Very well, let's begin.
Evil be quelled! Infernal torrent! You won't live to regret this! Infernal torrent!
How unpleasant.
To the sky! Pardon! Evil be burn! Let's keep moving! will rue the day I drew my blade.
Ready to be ensnared? Let's begin! Dance with fire! Can you see it coming? History waltz!
Great job!
You performed reasonably as well.
Shall we begin? Okay, Infernal Torrent! Fly! Okay, you're mine! Orgasmic Fang! Soul Reaper! Press on! Flare Shot! Come, Restive Blades! Eat this! Come, Restive Blades!
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
Enemies? Very well. Infernal Torrent! Okay,
To the collar?
Vanish! Evil Beast, go! Fall before me! Burn! Evil Beast, your fate is sealed. Cross Mirage, roll him down! Cross Mirage, pretend it! You're mine! Fall before me! Beast Blaster! Fall before me! You'll pay! I'll settle this! Roar like the wind's shining blade! Vertex Rose! Phantom Bloom! Soul Reaper! Victory is ours! Game on! Come! Okay! Death by moonlight! Bloodshot! Okay, you're gone! Infernal Torrent! Flare Shot! Face your fate! Infernal Torrent! Bloodshot! Eat this!
Phantom Flare!
Infernal Torrent!
Crystal Blade!
Let's do it! We are...
Richard
Window!
Special
Window!
Edition.
Kingdom and Eldest Legends of King 3! Hey!
Stand guard!
Come, Restive Blades! Draw! Infernal Torrent! You won't live to repent! Tiger Blade! Detonate! Okay! Thunderbringer! Here! Cut in! Now! Lightning Blade! Fiery Beast! Burn! Come, Restive Blade! Whirlwind Flash! Soul Reaper! Open the door to despair! Shade Imperial! Come, we won't fail!
Remember your training.
Fall before me! Trick shot! Okay! Burn! By moonlight! Now! You're on! Grab it back! Spear! Run my enemy through! Rush! Holy Lance!
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
I can't lose! Face your okay! Evil be quelled! Draw! Death by moonlight! Evil be... Prepare yourself!
Dance like the damned.
Instant balls! Trick shot! Lightning blade! Okay! Evil be quelled! Now! Draw! Burn! Evil be quelled! Tiger blade! Okay! Tiger flare! Aqua burn! Creature! In a flash! You'll pay! Gravity blast!
Mighty Fang!
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
Enemies.
Evil be quelled! Okay! Evil be quelled! Rush! Door to despair! Imperial!
You ready for this?
Fall before me! Come forth!
You can do better. No one can stand before my blade.
Shall we begin? Run by enemy. Okay! Fly! Draw! Cross Mirage! Your fate is sealed. Cross Mirage! Cross Mirage!
Keep them at bay!
Ready arc! Kill more! You're mine! Beast Blaster! Eat this! Tiger Blade! Detonate! My regards!
I will slay all who oppose!
Enemies! Come down!
Open the door! I'll settle this! Destiny calls! Do you dare? Witness its aurora! Majestic Gate!
You're mine! Okay! Be quelled!
That's what I'd expect from Asbel's instructor.
Your skills haven't dulled either, Your Majesty.
We will survive!
Fall before me!
Okay! Your fate! Evil be quelled! Witness the power of wealth! Enemies! Now! Okay! Death by moonlight! Evil be quelled! Cross Mirage! Okay! Death by moonlight! Death by moonlight! Okay!
You need to study up on the basics.
Game on! Strike! Okay! Rolling Thunderbolt! Strike! Let's go! Evil be quelled! Your fate is sealed! Cross Mirage! Okay!
Better, but you've still got a ways to go.
There, you see, Hubert? He's talking to you.
That was directed at the both of you. Let's get this underway.
Okay! Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls! Witness the power of wealth!
I'm sensing something strange. The monsters we seek may be nearby.
And with this, your stock will rise, the president will beg to have you as his son-in-law, and...
Again with this? Your lips are much too loose, Captain. What sort of soldier openly discusses his comrades' personal affairs?
Well, usually my lips are sealed, but when it's information we all share already, that's a different story.
My affairs are not common gossip.
Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure the captain spilled one of my secrets once.
Whatever are we to do with you, Malik? We shall have to find a punishment that fits your crime. Perhaps I should read aloud the contents of a certain love letter you wrote 20 years ago.
I don't know where you got that, but if you read it, I'll be forced to share humiliating stories from His Majesty's childhood.
You would threaten your king?
There's little difference between king and subject in a place like this.
Yes, well, let's put that aside and make for... Hey, stop! Listen to me!
Those new creatures are controlling the monsters Lambda left behind.
It appears Fourier was correct after all.
Let's do this.
I expect the best from everyone.
Come, restless blade.
You're gone! You're gone! Take this! Not yet! Emerald Typhoon! First shot! Come forth! Great thing! Infernal Swing! First! Let's up!
Run my enemy through.
You're gone! Witness the power of wealth! That's the last of them.
We need to find the source of these monsters before things get worse.
Agreed. They're almost unmanageable as it is.
Let's return to the Amarcian Enclave and meet up with the girls. Thanks, Richard.
You look exhausted. Are you sure it's safe to keep wielding Lambda's power like this?
I'm fine. I'm just not used to it. Besides, I know he's not trying to control me.
Did he say that?
No, I just trust that it's true.
I don't understand, Asbel. I would never have the strength to trust him after what he did.
It's not about strength, Richard. If anything, I have to believe in him because I'm weak. But I suppose some things can't be helped no matter how hard you believe. When we were kids, I believed we'd be together forever. And so did Sophie. That's not gonna happen. Not as long as we're all human.
Asbel.
We can hope and pray and believe all we want, but it doesn't change a damn thing. That's why I don't know what to say to her.
A moment, please. I need to relay our report for the President.
So what's Fodra like?
That's right, you haven't been there before. Well, it's sad, actually. It's withered and desolate, and everything's dead.
And that's where Lambda came from.
Yeah.
You are conflicted.
Can't hide anything from you, huh? You heard what Sophie said.
Protos Haste was designed to destroy me. That was the entire purpose for her existence. And now that purpose is gone, it's no wonder she's malfunctioning. Without purpose, she's little more than an empty, soulless doll, doomed to be alone for all eternity. Quite tragic, really. Your human life is limited. How can you hope to save Protos Haste from her solitude?
Well,
Your worries grow with each passing moment. Can you find an answer in the midst of such despair? I look forward to watching your fragile little mind scramble for an answer.
alone for all eternity. remember how I felt when Dad died. If I hadn't recovered from that. I thought I'd lost everything. But then Sophie was there for me. It made me happy. It was like being part of a new family. A family.
Thanks for waiting. Let's be on our way.
The girls are waiting for us. Let's hurry back to the Amarcian Enclave.
I wonder if Sophie's gonna be okay after this.
Asbel,
Richard, when someone dies, that's the end of their friendship, right?
are you thinking about Sophie?
Yeah, what happens after we pass away? We would just end up becoming some distant memory for those left behind. If everything ends up disappearing in the end, what's the point of all this? And where would that leave Sophie? She would end up being all alone, without any of us to support her.
Asbel, let's not worry about such things now. That day is far in the future.
You don't know that! We could die tomorrow, or even today!
Asbel, calm yourself. Even if that happened, all we can do is value the time we have with Sophie. That way, a part of us will remain in her heart after we're gone.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I truly do. Now come on, let's go see Sophie.
Welcome back, fellas. How are things in Strata?
We were able to dispatch the monsters there. However, more could appear at any moment. It's time for us to strike at the source.
Okay, then let's boogie off to Fodra as soon as we can.
Hey, Sophie. Look, I'm sorry. I wish I could promise to be with you forever, but it would just be a lie. I'll die before you, and there's no getting around it. But there's still plenty of time for us to deal with life together.
Together?
I've given this some thought, and if you want a family, I think we should give you one. From now on, your name will be Sophie Lant, and I'll be your father.
Sophie Lant.
From this moment forward, you and I are family.
So, you're adopting Sophie into the House of Lant?
I'll take care of her, just like my father took care of Hubert and me. Even now, his memory helps me in hard times. So I hope my memory can do the same for you. Although I have to admit, it feels a little weird being your parent. You used to be bigger than me, remember?
It's not weird, it's happy.
Well, if you're Asbel's daughter, I guess that makes you my niece.
So you're gonna be Uncle Little Bro. Now you just need to find Sophie a nice aunt.
What?
This gives us all the more reason to eliminate the monsters and secure our future.
Humanity's very existence is a crime. They can never promise forever. Do not trust their ambiguous words. Who are you? Why did you say that? Sophie, which is better, this machine or that machine? The one on the right. Okay, but what about these two? Left.
What are you both up to?
I heard that everyone gave wedding presents to Fermat, so I figured I need to give her something too.
Hence you're tinkering with the machines?
Yep, I made a bunch of presents. This one's an automatic shoulder massager. That one's an automatic egg cracker. And this one's an automatic bread kneader.
Those aren't very romantic presents for a newlywed.
Really? Aw, man.
Still, as long as you put your heart into it, I'm sure anything you had in mind would suffice.
Anything?
Yes. In fact, all you really need to do is show up and grace her with that radiant smile of yours.
Pascal, let's go see Fermat. You can show her your radiant smile. All right, it's decided. Let's go right now so I can give her my biggest wah-ha-ha grin.
No, wait a moment. Not the bwah-ha-ha-ha. Oh, too late. Well, then again, to have a chance to gaze upon even the worst of your smiles.
Sophie, want some of this?
Thank you. Sophie, are you cold? I'll get you a blanket. No, I'm okay.
Sophie, are you tired? It'll be a while before we reach Fodra. You should try to get some rest.
It's okay. I'm not sleepy yet.
Sophie, if anything ever troubles you, please feel free to talk to me about it.
Thank you. Captain, Pascal, everyone is being overly nice to me. I'll be nice to you too, Sophie. Give me a hug.
Pascal, stop. Everyone, come here. Your fawning over Sophie is freaking her out. For heaven's sake, think about what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sophie. It's okay. It made me happy. Thank you, everyone.
We're done here. Disperse!
It's not like that, Captain. But I do get scared when everyone's nice. Because I know it will end one day.
Oh, I forgot.
What is it, Asbel?
There's something I have to do back at Barona Castle. I need to file a report to Dallin.
You're going alone?
Don't worry. I won't run off by myself.
Good.
Now that you mention it, I left something behind at Barona Castle too.
Yeah?
Then you have to go back for it, right?
Yes, perhaps I should. I wouldn't mind making a quick stop there.
Then it's settled. Let's get going.
Let's go.
In truth, what I left behind is too heavy to carry. What I left behind are memories.
you
This reminds me of when we traveled around Barona as children.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I pretended to be your older brother, Tiger Festival.
Yeah, my naming sense back then was kind of, pathetic. But I could come up with a much better name for you now.
I fear I must decline. Richard seems to suit me. Asbel, do you still wish you had an older brother?
That's right. I used to think about that when I was a kid, didn't I? Oh well.
Then you can call me your brother.
Huh? Like, out loud? Well, if you really want me to. Brother.
Yes, Asbel.
It's kind of embarrassing. Maybe I just need to say brother the way Hubert does.
Yes, that's more like it. Try it again.
Brother.
Good.
Brother.
Nice.
They've lost their minds.
I have to speak with Duke Dallin, so wait here, okay?
Okay.
Seriously, don't wander off or you might get lost.
I'm fine. Richard's here.
All right.
Asbel worries about you a lot, doesn't he?
He likes to keep me safe. But sometimes I want to be alone.
I can see that. Hey, maybe you'd like to come visit my secret hideout.
A hideout?
Indeed.
But I'm supposed to wait for Asbel.
I'll leave a message with the guard so Asbel knows we've left for a while. Here we are. This brings me back. When I was young, I was always surrounded by people. Sometimes I wanted a place where I could just be alone.
So you built a secret fort?
Right. I was going through some tough times, and when things got to be too much, I'd come down here.
What did you do?
Sometimes I'd wrap myself in a blanket and eat apples until I wanted to pop. Sometimes I'd read silly adventure stories. It calmed me somehow, gave me the strength to make it through another day.
So where's the fort?
Someone must have cleared it out.
Can I make a new one?
Of course.
All done.
It's great, Sophie. Really great. But listen. You know Asbel will always be around as long as you're in Lont. But if he ever starts to drive you a little crazy, you can just come here.
Can I wrap myself in a blanket and read flower books and eat crablets?
Sure, if you want. And once you feel better, you can go back to Asbel. I know he can be a little much, but it's just because he cares for you. Don't forget that.
But if this is my fort, what happens to yours?
I'm an adult now, so I can't run away from things like I used to. This hideout is yours now.
Okay, but you can come back too. You can come here. Then we can read books and eat snacks together.
That sounds nice. Thanks, Sophie.
There you are. What are you guys doing down here?
It's a secret.
A what?
It's only healthy for everybody to have a few secrets.
I guess.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! What's going on?
Don't worry about it. I have always wanted to come to this place.
So you can challenge Riot Peak and test your skill?
Right. And also meet Ombre Noir, the Mask of Justice.
Homeboy Niles?
Ombre Noir. He makes his home at Riot Peak and protects the island. He invites warriors to fight so that he might instill in powerful men a desire for peace. Whenever innocents are in peril, he leaves the island and emerges as a powerful force for righteousness.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. I thought only the Guardians live on Riot Peak.
You are correct. Ombre Noir is a character based off the Riot Peak Guardian we met.
Wait, you met the Guardian?
Well, yeah.
Wow, I've always wanted to meet him.
I even got his autograph.
When did that happen?
Incredible! You must show it to me later.
Why wait till later when I can show you now? It's right over there in my luggage.
Oh, let's see.
Those two sure are chummy.
Man, I should have asked for an autograph too.
Fodra is just as lovely as you said it would be.
It looks bad now, but a long time ago it was teeming with life. What's that? Over there.
Looks like flowers.
It's beautiful. It's her.
Brace yourselves!
Pascal, is there anything we can do?
I sure wish there was!
Look! It's Telos Astu!
Hold on! Oh man, I thought we were total goners.
Is this really a city?
Supposedly it was once a truly splendid sight.
And now it's fallen to this. How sad.
There was a girl in the meadow. She was real, right?
I saw her with my own eyes.
Does that mean someone's still living here?
Even if that were the case, it's unnatural to see an area so full of life on a dead rock like this.
Was that a monster?
Look out!
Focus! This'll be tight!
Hold it for me! Okay! Death by moonlight! Strike! Not yet! Now! Draw! There! Draw! Infernal torrent! Draw! Death by moonlight! Draw! Okay!
It seems we don't have enough healers right now.
Am I inadequate?
It certainly isn't his fault.
We'll just have to protect Hubert. Thank you for the passive-aggressive insult.
There's still some left. Looks like somebody needs to take a broom to this place.
Focus! This'll be tight! Real flight!
No escape! You're mine! Moby Splatter! Lightning Blade! Aha! It's over! Right there!
Well done.
Focus! This'll be tight!
Okay! Face your fate! Face your fate! Rock Rod! Draw! Vanish! Burn! Not yet! Okay! Okay! Hurricane Dust! Stop! Not yet! Phoenix! Okay!
Not bad, don't you think?
Can't be screwing around this time!
Okay! Okay! Evil Beast 12! Here! Okay!
Come, okay. Open the door to despair.
Imperial! Fall before me!
No mercy!
Oh, divine spear, run my enemy through.
Holy Lance! In pride! Lightning Blast! Fly through! Magic Finish!
Sometimes I can't help but envy you, Pascal.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I hadn't realized.
No, I didn't mean that I wanted your staff.
We will survive! Draw! Fly! Draw! Baby! Baby! Soul Reaper! Strike! Okay! Mow him down! Strike! Okay! Lightning Blade!
Rest in peace, forever.
Looks like that was the last of them.
What do we do now?
Let's start by investigating the city.
Okay.
Sai.
What happened?
What's this?
What was that?
I think the light was some of Fodra's Eleth. But in that case...
The building on that map looks to be some kind of facility.
Eleth Research Laboratory? I bet they were researching Fodra's core there.
Can you locate its position?
Yep, let me just send the coordinates to the shuttle. Sweet! Now we can just zoom on over there.
If monsters are in this city, I hate to think what it's like outside.
Sai, do you know what's happening at the lab right now?
Looks like we'll have to go there and find out.
Looks like it.
Pascal, can you find the meadow with the flowers? Well, that crazy lady blew us way off course, but yeah, I think I could find it again. I feel like I have to meet that girl.
What do you think?
I've been wondering about the meadow myself, but I think we should check out the lab first.
Does that work for you, Sophie?
What's wrong? What is it? I see.
You understand what he's saying?
Not really, no. Sai, do you want to come with us? Is that okay, Asbel?
Of course. What happened here?
It's very different from the other places we've seen on Fodra.
I think it's kind of creepy. I'm guessing it's been this way for at least a few hundred years.
Whatever happened took place the same time Fodra was dying.
Dying. Are you all right? What is it? I knew it. She's calling me.
Strange. I didn't hear anything.
I think we should wrap things up here as soon as we can.
Hey, what are you thinking about now, Pascal?
Well, I'm trying to figure out the language Sai uses. If we can understand each other, I'm kind of hoping we can be friends. Oh, but will it be easy becoming friends so quickly? Sure. I mean, you and I are already buds, right? Yes.
Are you getting jealous by any chance, Sophie?
Jealous?
Oh, right. Jealousy is when...
I know. Jealousy is what a crafty woman causes in order to get her hooks deeper into a man.
You've been talking to Captain Malik again.
Oh, I want to be a crafty woman!